That's all we need, isn't it? Yeah, me too. Hi, Rich. Two. You can hear me, yeah? Good. YouTube telling me that my audio is low. We're still using the old Soundcard, by the way. We're going to replace that with the new machine. Here we go. All right, good afternoon. A very warm welcome to the Love Audio Production YouTube channel. My name is Paul Webber. Great to have you along today as this impromptu stream. We're going to get rid of the Audient ID14, which was the temporary sound card I was using, and we're going to replace that with this, which is the Go XLR. If I can get it centralized for you, there you go. So we're going to plug that, we're going to unbox it, see what's in the box, plug it in, literally plug it in on the fly, and then wire everything up. Obviously the microphone takes priority, so we'll get that wired up first, and then look at the other settings which I need for the various other things that I do, such as recording audio production and voiceover work, also recording into software that records radio link, so radio ID links and stuff like that. And also I need to be able to send you guys whatever's coming through the PC and come through to the stream. So the cost of this is $362 retail. Okay. You can probably get it cheaper secondhand, I guess, but certainly brand new it's $362. So we're going to unplug it. Unbox it rather, plug it in and see what happens. Okay, so without further ado, let's do that, exactly that. All right, so I don't need the headphones on because I can talk to you as well at the same time. So what we're going to do is just gently open up the seal, which is just here. I don't want to damage the box in case it's got to go back for any particular reason. Always worth keeping it all packaging, I know I say this a lot, but it's honestly worth keeping every single bit of packaging that you might have, with anything new, of course, in case it's got to go back. That's the main thing. So first thing I notice is the USB cable. It's quite a long cable, which is good. Always good to have that. Let's unplug and undo that first, because we're going to be plugging that into the PC, of course, which is underneath the desk, and no noise gate on this particular setup. So if you're hearing background noise, that's exactly why. Okay, I'm going to keep that with the packaging again, in case it's got to go back in there at all, or got to go back for shipping and stuff like that. Keep those little tie things. Always handy to keep those, and just in case. You always go looking for them and go, I wish I had kept that, and this, that, and the other. So what I'm going to do is drape the this end of the cable, which is the I beg your pardon. This end of the cable, which is the USB-C connector. It won't focus very well because my face is in the way. There you go. I'm going to drape that down the back of the through the hole in the mixing in the desk that I've got here. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I know this looks a bit awkward, but there we go. So what's that doing there? That's fine. That can go down the bottom there, which is great. Okay, what's that? That's coming from there over that side. So once I see that coming through the bottom of the wooden desk that I've got, the stand-up desk, of course, that I've got, then I can then plug that into the PC. So let me just go and find that underneath here. I think that's it there. That's the one. Okay, and what I'm going to do, guys, is plug it into the back of the PC rather than the front. The reason is I've got the external sound card currently plugged into the front of it, and I want to plug this into the back. Might be a more direct connection. I really don't know. I mean, you know, there's a dozen different connections on here on the PC itself, so I'm quite lucky in that respect. So it's going to plug that into the back of the PC, and again, because everything's quite tightly packed in here, I need to kind of do a bit of juggling with the cable. Oh, there we go, right around the back here, and let's plug that in to there. That's connecting. If it is, let's turn that around. Kind of working in the dark here. I can't quite see the back of the PC. In fact, what I might do is plug it in next to that line. Instead, let's turn that around. Is that a USB? You know what? No, let's forget that idea. It's like playing Russian roulette. So I'm going to go in the front instead, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm plugging it now into the front of the PC. The problem with it is there's very little in the way of. There you go. That's in there now, as far as that can go. Oh, it doesn't feel very good, to be fair. Let's have a look. What are we doing here? Is that plugged in? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So that's plugged into the PC now, and we're going to just carry on unboxing. Okay, this box here this will be the adapter, the mains adapter, which it is. And again, you know, keeping the packaging, keeping the little tie thing as well, so that it doesn't get missing. Just put that back in the box, and then again, going to drop, or in fact pass that back up through, because this has got a UK adapter on it here. I'm going to plug that in. I'm not a fan of these kind of weird connectors, because like you just don't know how reliable they are, but it's what came with it, so let's hope that that's going to be all right. Okay. Again, put that back in there, and then snap this onto the mains adapter here. Is it going that way around? Okay, that's made a click connection. So I'm going to plug that into the mains tower that I have underneath the desk. I'm going to uncurl the cable so there's plenty of slack, and then I'm going to pass that underneath there and just plug that in. Okay, so stay there a second, guys. There we go. I can go into. Let's plug it into the top one because there's more room there. And push that in. There we go. Okay. So the end of that, then I can pass up through the desk. Like so. Making sure it stays where it should be staying. Just so I can see it at my end. Grab that before it slips back down again. So now I've got the mains cable and the USB cable both in my hand. Okay, so I'm now going to take the Go XLR out of its packaging. And this is actually sealed plastic, so whatever I do, I'm going to have to damage the plastic to get into it. So I'm just going to literally make a tiny slot with the scissors and then go across there like that. So at least then if I have to package it up again, all I need to do is just to seal that up again, okay? Alright, here we go. So, this is the little beauty. It's got a protective film across it. I'm reluctant to take that off currently. I'm going to wait until it's all plugged in and we'll see how we get on with that, alright? So now what I'm going to do is unplug the existing sound card, which is the Audient ID14, okay? And then plug this in and we'll start from scratch setting up the microphone as the basic input to start with, okay? All right. Stand by. Here we go. That's a good point, actually. Give me 2 seconds. Interesting. Okay. This is interesting, guys, because the Audient ID14 has got outputs for my speakers. Jack plugs, quarter-inch jack plugs left and right, right? Unfortunately, the Go XLR line out is mini jack. Problem. But luckily I have, whether this will split or not, I don't know. I have a cable here, which should do the trick. Fingers crossed, although it might not because it doesn't split either side. So we have a mini jack on this cable here. All right. And then we have two jack to jacks, but see what happens? That isn't going to go from left to right to two speakers either side. So I may have to rethink that. Don't need the speakers on currently. I haven't even got them switched on currently. So I'm going to leave that and we'll have to work out some kind of adapter in order to get that output to both of my speakers so I can hear what's going on. Right. Already a negative as far as I'm concerned. But we'll leave that cable anyway, just in case we need that later on. Okay. So that's fine. All right. What I'm going to do now is actually I'm going to do it in reverse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the mains into the Go XLR so you can see what happens. Okay. I'm also going to plug the USB in first, like so. And then here we go with the mains cable plugging into the Go XLR. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay. That's it doing its initialization thing. That's exactly what it does every time you plug it in. There is no on-off switch with this, by the way, guys. But it does have a dim setting so that you don't have to have the lights turned on every time. I don't know what happens when you power the PC off. I will find that out, of course, as we go through. But yeah, that's it so far. That's the status of it so far. Okay. We're going to leave that to one side. And I'm literally going to unplug the secondary mic and then unplug this mic that I'm talking to you from now and plug it into the Go XLR and we'll see what happens, okay? Speak to you shortly. Let me turn the volume down. Okay, guys, we're back. Hey. All right, we have got the microphone set up through the Go XLR. No gates or anything selected yet. It's just default, and however that works, we will set that up very shortly. We've got nothing changed on the graphic equalizer as well. You can see that on screen right now. Bass, middle, and treble. It's set at kind of, you know, like a flat range, if you will. I tend to have it a bit more sparkly. Don't need to have too much bass, and the mid is about right, so that's cool. Compression, don't like to have too much compression on, and I'm going to listen to that in a minute at all when I plug the headphones in. And de-esser, I like to have my S's sound properly, so I don't tend to want to increase that, okay? So that's fine. So far, so good. And I've got that coming in as the audio broadcast stream mix on vMix, software I use to go streaming with, okay? So that's that currently, guys. I'm not going to worry about samples and presets and all that kind of stuff yet. I'm going to go with the profiles, teal blue currently. Vaporwave. Try that. Save. Overwrite confirmation. Yes. I like the way it asks you if you want to overwrite it. Fine. Okay, so we've got audio coming into the stream itself, so that's pretty good. See if this is all working properly. Not really worried about that too much. Plug the headphones through currently. That would be a really good idea, wouldn't it? So on the back, any jack don't have a large jack like that. So I'm absolutely up the Swanee without having this. I don't know why they don't have a jack on them. They should have a jack rather than all these mini jacks at the back of these things. Because these are proper headphones. Most headphones come with a proper jack on it. So why they don't have a large jack, I don't know. That's really frustrating. So stay there, guys, because I've got set of mini jack headphones. So I'm going to just plug that into phones. Not a very long lead on it, I have to say. Direction. Yeah, I can hear myself. That's good. Okay. And it's got the gate on it, which is quite, it's actually, the gate's actually really, yeah, the gate's working really hard. So let me just go to, keeps cutting in and out. Yeah, that's because the gate's working too hard, my friend. So let's go to mic profiles and let's go back here because that gate is there and it's just too much. So yeah, there we go. So I'm dropping that down now and you can now hear that a bit more bass on there. That's better, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little bit tinny, so I'm going to bring that treble down a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that sound about right? And is there a delay? 1, 2, 3 is a slight delay in video, but that's okay. I can probably adjust that in sound in the vMix software. But the mid-range, that's too much mid-range. Bring that down a little bit, so it's -1. And just a little bit of sparkle, so I'll give that +1 as well, okay? Now, compression, I don't have any compression on it, so let's go with a 30%, 35% compression. I can actually expand that to give it more, threshold. I can bring down, but then you need to have some makeup gain as well with that. So you make up gain like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, makes you sound a bit more kind of radio friendly, if you like. So I'm boosting that volume up, as you can probably tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget, I can also change the volume that's coming to you via the mixer itself. And, down, bring the fader up, that kind of thing. So that's nice and easy. That's really, really easy to set up, which is cool. But you can hear the gate working really hard. So it's shutting off everything when I stop talking, which is good so you don't hear the background noise of the fan underneath the desk. And you don't hear the birds outside and the dogs and the people mowing the lawn and all that kind of stuff that goes on around here. But that's cool. That's fine. At least we've got sound back in here. The de-esser. What that does is stops the sibilance coming through on the stream. So, you know, although if you have it at 0, that's my normal voice coming through the Tascam TM80 microphone. If you think it's a bit too tinny, do let me know in the comments. And then I'll bring the de-esser up slightly. So I've got it at 28%. Or sorry, 28, you know, up as far as you can do it right the way up to 100%, and it takes out all those. So you get this kind of fuzzy sound, if you like, which I don't really like because it does my head in. So I'm going to bring that down to about 20. I think that's probably plenty. 20 is plenty, right? So that's pretty cool. Mixer. Okay, so channel 1, we've got microphone. Okay. Channel 2, you can choose between music, game, console, line in, mic and chat, all that kind of stuff as well. Okay, so I think we'll probably have, let's have a look here. Let's go with music. Okay, and we'll have mute to stream on. So when we press mute, it'll mute it to the stream, which is fine. So when I press microphone, yeah, that does, it mutes me. So pressing mute on the Go XLR mutes it to the stream, which is exactly what I'm trying to do with you guys there. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so where we have music, what I want to do now is to configure that. Okay, let's have a look here. So let's go along a little bit. Music 48%, game, yeah. So that's that fader there. You can see that on the screen. Oh, sorry, what was the small unit you waved at the camera earlier? Ah, that was the Soundcard, Rich, that we were using yesterday. That's the Audient ID14 sound card that you may have seen on last night's stream. Okay. So, yeah. And, you know, like I said before, it's got those jacks on the way out for speakers. Sadly, this does not. So I'm going to have to get some in-ear headphones with a mini jack on it, like I have now. But I can't wander too far away from the mic because there's a very, very short cable. You know, so that's something that I can have to figure out. It's not really desperately important currently, but you know, it's something I can figure out in the future. So let me go back to this screen because you can't see what I'm doing. So so when I move the fader on the music channel, you can see that moving in the software itself. Okay, I'm moving the fader on the Go XLR and not anything else. So when we go to music, let me just go here a minute because I've got Epidemic Sound open. I'm going to press play and then bring that fader up. Okay, nothing's happening so far. So what I'd like to do is go back to the settings of the thing here. And let's go with, let's have a look here. Samples preset. That's fine. Bring the music fader up. You can't hear that just yet, but I can hear it in my headphones. So now I figure out a way of getting it into you guys. Give me 2 seconds while we sort that out. Here's the routing. So what we want is broadcast stream, which is fine. Don't need game. Don't need console. That's all fine. Wow. Okay. So that should come through to you guys, but it's not currently. Okay. So let's have a look here. System. Wow. Okay. Voice chat mute. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so music should be there. What I think we need to do is to go into the speaker icon. I was watching a video earlier about this. Sound, here we go. Choose where to play sound. Playing sound currently, which is cool. Ah, now then. Interestingly. Music. There we go. Simple as that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's now playing music through to you guys, hopefully. That's amazing. Incredible. Inputs. Okay. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And that's good because I've got control over the music now via the Go XLR, which is absolutely brilliant. We just go back to the software itself. You can see that happening. So when I change the volume here, that's coming through there. You can also hear the microphone, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Music is there. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. That's a good feature. I like that. How's it sounding, by the way? Does it sound okay? Nice and crisp and clear and everything like that? I'll bring the music down a little bit because you don't need that quite so high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really like this. This is great. So, yeah, this is working how we would like it to work so far, which is great. Okay, just trying to see if there's anything else we need to tweak currently. Samples. Presets. Okay. So the fun with the Go XLR is where you can all sounds great. Cool. Okay. Okay. System. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. That's cool. Now what I'd like to do is give me 2 seconds. I'm going to bring up... I don't need that, so I can close. That can also close. Take that down there. Going to open up Studio 1.5, because don't forget, that's where we have... that's where I need the voiceover aspect of things, and I want to make sure that works nicely as well. That's fine. Cancel that. Switching to audio device Go XLR. That's brilliant. And then hopefully, when we bring that up... Okay. We're going to start with a similar thing as we had yesterday. I'm going to play that now, see where it comes up. Nowhere so far, because don't forget we haven't set that up as an outboard thing just yet. I want that to come through my system fader on the Go XLR, so fingers crossed that's how we're going to set that up. Give me 2 seconds while I try and do that. Song setup. Wow. Okay, this gives us a whole load of stuff. So you've got broadcast stream, you've got chat mic, mix left, mix right, sample sources, you've got Go XLR microphone, Go XLR systems, blah, 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 all sorts of stuff there. So, wow, okay. So we're going to go with input 1. Let's have a look here. Go XLR microphone, I think. Let's click apply and see what happens there. Yep, that's coming through there. So in other words, when we... Give me 2 seconds, I'll have to click OK first. So when we're recording, if I go to the end of this, and if I click that, that's recording now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here is a test of the Tascam TM80 microphone being recorded through the Go XLR into Studio One 5.5 Pro. Okay. Now what I need to do is to go into the settings again and find out where we send that audio. So the outputs, in other words, system left and right. Brilliant. Okay, that's what I want. Fingers crossed that works. Bring that music down and we're going to play that back now like this. Yes. Okay, now you can't hear that. I get it. And that's because probably on the routing panel on the Go XLR, we haven't set it up yet. So let's go to routing. And what I want to do is have the, let's have a look here. Line out, I think, needs to go to, or the system rather, needs to go to, let me think, input system needs to go to line out and chat mic. Doesn't need to go to line out. Let's try that and see if that comes to you guys. Give me 2 seconds. System. No, that's completely different, isn't it? So routing is what we need. Broadcast stream mix. Broadcast stream mix. Yeah. Okay. So let's try that. So we're gonna just close that down a second. Play that again back to you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is a test of the Tascam TM80 microphone being recorded through the Go XLR into Studio One 5.5 Pro. Okay, now give me a thumbs up in the comments. Did you hear that? Was that okay? Was that coming back to you in a reasonable level? That's on the system audio, which of course is completely separate from the music fader, which is brilliant. Do you know what? I have to say that this is completely different to the nightmare we had last night with this sound card, with this Audient ID14 sound card and its software. That was over complex. This is over simple, I think, which is brilliant. So let me play that again for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is a test of the Tascam TM80 microphone being recorded through the Go XLR into Studio One 5.5 Pro. There we go. Okay. Now there is one. I'm going to save that, by the way, which is absolutely fine. Let's just save that, and we will exit that. One last thing I need to do, because don't forget that my big thing was, and it was an issue this morning because it was recording all of my microphone inputs in mono, and it was only coming out of one ear, which sounded awful on air. But luckily, it was corrected by the program manager, so that was cool. By the station manager, sorry. So what I want to do is to open up the radio software. I'm going to do that off screen. Of course, it's got some login details, which you guys don't need to see. Log in. And I'm going to try and record just a top of hour link for tomorrow, okay? So we're going to go to calendar, go to the 14th, go to 10 a.m., go to select. I'll show you this on screen in a second, guys. So we're going to go there so you can see what's going on. This is the top of our link. What I want to do is to go to the microphone settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that that's working down the bottom there. Broadcast stream mix. Let's start recording. This is a test. Hang on a second. I should be able to hear that, which I'm not being able to hear just now. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Liverpool's big hit station from the greatest city in the world. This is Zest.
Hi there, it's Paul, and this is just a test of the microphone and settings coming into Playout 1 and to see if it records and plays back everything. It's just a test, as I say. Here we go.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Okay, now that's going to sound awful because it's just a test, as I say, but we'll save that and see what it sounds like when we play it back. Bring that into there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Liverpool's big hit station from the greatest city in the world. This is Zest.
Hi there, it's Paul, and this is just a test of the microphone and settings coming into Playout 1. Okay, now, as you can probably hear, the volumes are all over the place currently. When I didn't dip the bed like that, so that dips the bed by about 50% and then raises it up again afterwards. So let me just delete that. So let's go back to here, right-click and delete. And then we'll try that once more without the royalty-free background music going in from Epidemic Sound, which it was. It's causing a right mess. So let's try that once more, and what you'll hear is the weather, first of all.
Most places staying fine and dry with sunny spells for the rest of the day, but some outbreaks of rain across southern England, which could be heavy at times.
Liverpool's big hit station. From the greatest city in the world, this is Zest.
Good morning, this is a test, this is a test, this is a not a test. We've got Adventure of a Lifetime coming up from Coldplay. Also, the brilliant One Direction, Live While We're Young. We start, though, with the new one from One Republic. It's called I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Okay, so we confirm that. We go there, and that returns that to normal. Now, as you can see, probably from the graph that's there, that volume of my microphone is really, really low. So that's something I need to adjust.
City in the world, this is Zest.
Good morning, this is a test, this is a test, this is a not a test. We've got Adventure of a Lifetime coming up from Coldplay. Also, the brilliant One Direction, Live While We're Young. We start, though, with the new one from One Republic. It's called I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Most places staying fine and dry.
Chaos. Okay, so yeah, so that needs to be deleted as well, because that's something that I've got to mess around with regards to the volumes, which is absolutely fine. Let me just go to some settings here and see if we can adjust that on the fly. Process microphone on import, yes. Start microphone, that's fine. Audio, okay, so yes, in stereo. Choose the microphone device. Now, this is the broadcast stream mix, and that's not what I want technically coming into this. So what I'm going to choose instead is, let's have a look here. Sample, broadcast stream, default broadcast stream. Interesting. Okay. Broadcast stream. That's all we've got as an option. Okay. Go XLR. Yeah, let's try that. Go select. And live mic ducking, 15%. Negative 15. Volume level live mic will go to when it is activated. Okay. I might leave that like it is, to be fair. Triple stack is fine. Gain, bring that up to 50%. Ducking's up 15%. That should be fine. Can't seem to save it, which is fine. Let's try that. Close that, and then go back to that. And then if I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I raise the volume of my speech, down at the bottom here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so now I've put the volume of the microphone up as well on the fader. And we'll see what happens there. Okay, here we go.
Most places staying fine and dry with sunny spells for the rest of the day, but some outbreaks of rain across southern England, which could be heavy at times.
Liverpool's big hit station. From the greatest city in the world, this is Zest.
Good morning and welcome. Thanks very much indeed to Jeff. He's back tomorrow when you wake up. All right, I've got Coldplay's Adventure of a Lifetime coming up. First off, it's the new one from One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Okay, confirm that. That saves it. It looks a bit better as a WAV file, so let's have a listen back to that.
Greatest city in the world, this is Zest.
Good morning and welcome. Thanks very much indeed to Jeff. He's back tomorrow when you wake up. All right, I've got Coldplay's Adventure of a Lifetime coming up. First off, it's the new one from One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Okay, now what's happening as well, I don't know if you noticed, but the jingles that are coming through, like this one.
Liverpool's big hit station. From the greatest city in the world, this is...
Which is that one there. When I play that back, it's coming through twice, or it seems to be.
Another hour.
Like a doubling effect, you know what I mean? Like an echo. So that might be because of the routing that's inside the Go XLR. So let's have a look at that a second. Let's do a broadcast stream mix. Chat, don't need that. Don't need game. Don't need console because I don't have one. Line in. No, we haven't got anything plugged into line in currently, so that's fine. I can leave that unticked. Let me think. Line out. It's not going to headphones, is it? So let's have a look. Line in, line out. Headphones, broadcast stream mix, line out, chat mic, sampler. Okay. Let's have a look here. So line in. We haven't got anything plugged into line in, so that doesn't really matter. System is not coming up through the fader, so that's fine. Samples we have not even configured yet, which is fine. Interesting. Okay, connected to stream. Okay, that's good. Connect to Stream Deck. Wow, okay. Interesting. Go XLR connected via USB. I love the way it tells you what it's connected to everywhere, which is great. That really helps. It just means that I need to tweak the system somehow in order not to get that kind of doubling effect that's happening when I play back the audio. Okay? Like here, for instance. Thanks very much indeed to Jeff. He's back tomorrow when you wake up. All right, I've got Coldplay's Adventure of a Lifetime coming up. First off, it's the new one from One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Yeah, there's a slight doubling effect there when I play that back. So I'll probably leave that in there currently. If I just play that back.
Liverpool's big hit station. The greatest city in the world. This is Zest.
Good morning and welcome. Thanks very much indeed to Jeff. He's back tomorrow when you wake up. All right, I've got Coldplay's Adventure of a Lifetime coming up. First off, it's the new one from One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Yeah, so I think that's probably something to do with the settings in Windows, to be honest with you. So let's take a look at that one more time. So we've got broadcast stream mix. Actually, that's not where we need that to come from, is it? So let's face that. Let's have a look here. Hang on a second. What's on the back of here? What does it say? Line in, mic. It's actually... Let's have a look here. Let me think. Trying to think of how I can configure it so it's not messing around and stuff like that. So let's have a look here. Megaphone. Hello? No idea. Robot. Megaphone. No, okay. Robot. Hard tune.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. So let's turn that down a bit. That's really annoying. 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, so I've got a bit of a cold. No, I'm only joking. That's not I mean, Frank. Yeah, cool. Not I mean. All right. So that's the Go XLR with the FX on. Okay. Deep voice, and if I wind it up a bit, that comes to there, which is supposed to be my normal voice. Actually, that sounds a bit weird, but anyway. And then as I
change it up, it changes gender, which is interesting, and then I can change the pitch so it goes even higher. Oh my god, I'm gonna explode! Like that.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Now this is pretty cool, to be fair. So if you can hear this, then yeah, give us a thumbs up in the comments. And yeah, it's just one of the things that the Go XLR can do, so you can change the pitch of your voice and stuff like that. Put reverb on it. If you don't want reverb, just turn reverb off. Turn the echo off too. And just have the pitch,
so you can wind that up, and I sound like my cousin Wayne. Hello, Wayne. And then it goes even higher, so you can sound like a little chipmunk if you wanted to. Gender-wise, you can change that so it sounds a bit more manly. I don't know what that does to your voice. But certainly it's a good little toy to play with, and then you can go round.
And it can go really, really low. Yeah, like really low. Like deep down.
Yeah, so megaphone is also something else
which you can do. So it sounds like you're making an announcement. Okay?
Making an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand clear of the speakers.
and then you've got robot. So this sounds like a robot. And, you know, I don't know why it just sounds like a robot, but it does sound like a robot. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's fine.
Hard tune. Now, this is
Supposed to be like, you know, like it, if you start singing, then it will tune to the song. And I'm not really singing in key, but it sounds like it sounds like...
it sounds like it sounds. So in other words, you can sing stuff and it makes it pitch perfect. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Plenty of fun and games to play around with, but like I say, I need to get this sorted out with regards to what's coming into the software. I wonder what chat mic would do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's good. That's coming in through there. Let me just go to the software again. You guys can hear it on the stream, which is cool. I can see that. And it's coming through here as well. Let me just go to settings again and then choose chat mic instead. Audio. Choose thingy. So we're going to go here and we're going to go with... is chat mic on there? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to go with chat mic this time and select. Okay, that's cool. And... process mic on input. Yep, that's cool. Triple stack is fine. Gain is up 40%. Ducking at 15%, which is cool. And yeah, let's send live mic audio in stereo. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's what the issue is. Duck when live mic activated. Duck when live mic activated. Off. Duck when live mic activated. Don't know. We're just going to save that and then come out of there. Right click and delete that particular file. And then just do another test here. In fact, what I'm going to do is go into a basic test here. I don't know, because we need to test if the jingles are coming through stereo, don't we? So let's try that again.
Most places staying fine and dry with sunny spells for the rest of the day, but some outbreaks of rain across southern England, which could be heavy at times.
Liverpool's big hit station. From the greatest city in the world, this is Zest.
Thanks, Jeffy's back tomorrow when you wake up. Hi there, it's Paul. Good morning to you. Coldplay's Adventure of a Lifetime coming up real shortly from 2015. First off, though, brand new, One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Okay, so we've done that as a test recording. Let's play it back and see what happens.
Some outbreaks of rain across southern England, which could be heavy at times.
Liverpool's big hit station. From the greatest city in the world, this is Zest.
Thanks, Jeffy's back tomorrow when you wake up. Hi there, it's Paul. Good morning to you. Coldplay's Adventure of a Lifetime coming up real shortly from 2015. First off, though, brand new, One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits. This is Zest.
Now, to me personally, that doesn't sound like it's doubling up this time. So, fingers crossed once it's saved, which it has done, because it's an arrow there as well. I know that that's saved. I'm going to play that back and see how it sounds coming back to you guys.
Liverpool's big hit station. From the greatest city in the world, this is Zest.
Thanks, Jeffy's back tomorrow when you wake up. Hi there, it's Paul. Good morning to you. Coldplay's Adventure of a Lifetime coming up real shortly from 2015. First off, though, brand new, One Republic. I Ain't Worried.
Another hour of big hits.
Okay, so that proves that whatever we did with regards to the chat mic coming into this software, it's worked and it's stopped that kind of doubling effect, which is cool. So I'm really pleased that that's working now. Okay, excellent stuff. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Rich, I'm sorry I didn't catch up on all your things. So let's have a look. Was that the old unit? Yes. Mic sound is choppy, keeps cutting in and out. Yes, much better. Was the small unit you waved at the camera earlier? All good. Sounds great. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm now caught up with that. Thanks, Rich. That's brilliant. But yeah, just I wanted to make sure that all of this stuff was working, because these are the main things that I use them for. The voiceover artist stuff, which is on the software, of course, PreSonus, Studio One 5.5 Pro. And then, of course, this one is the radio stuff, which I needed to make sure that that works, and that kind of does, so that's good. I can log out of that, which is absolutely fine. And then We've also got, excuse me, the stream coming to you guys, which was really, really easy to set up, and it's just one input, which is great. And I've got a gate across the microphone, so that's stopping any background noise coming through to you guys, which is cool. What else can I tell you? Let's have a look. Hang on, let me think. So we've got music as well, and don't forget that can come through one of the channels. Let's just click on that. And I've got overall control over that on the mixer, which is brilliant. And I can mute it. I can still hear it in my headphones, guys. I don't know if you know that, but I can still hear it in my headphones. I can't if I bring the fader down, but I can certainly, if I mute it, it's not coming through to you guys. That's interesting, because it doesn't mute the fader. But it mutes the stream coming to you guys. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I know why. Okay. Let's go back to this. Because this is the software that does all the magic. Let me just fade that down a bit because it's quite loud. So, for instance, on the mixer, I've got music mute to stream, okay? If I had it mute to all, yeah, like that. Yeah, then that mutes it in my headphones as well. Wow, okay, so that's real control, actually. That's pretty cool. I like that. Mic, I've got mute all. Chat, mute all. Okay, interesting. 84%. Okay. Okay. Like. Okay. So look, let's move that along a little bit. Chat mic. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that makes any difference to my recording, but anyway, I'll see what happens with that tomorrow. Mute all. Yep. Music. Again, I can. Okay, that's the chat mic. That's interesting. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe that's a chat coming back to you guys. That sounds weird now to me. It's because of the mics. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's interesting. Okay, that's quite weird. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, that's now. Hang on, that's music. Why is that coming up on there? Okay. Music's coming up through there. Like. Console I don't need. Line out I don't need, do I? Don't think so. It's console anyway, so that's fine. And chat mic. Broadcast stream, I guess. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. That's interesting. It's showing a little graphic up here as well, so you can see what's going on. Interesting. Okay. Bam. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Why is that not? Okay. Makeup game. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. 1, 2. That's muted the mic, but it's still coming through to you guys. But it's muting the music as well. That's weird. Why does it do that? Mm-hmm. It's strange. Channel 2 is music. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I think I've sussed it now. For some reason, the music channel was on the mic channel at the same time, which was bizarre. So now I've muted the music, not coming through to you guys, but if I unmute it, I can then fade that up if I need to, yeah? Cool, okay. All right. I don't know what's on the samples yet. There's nothing on there as far as I know. Presets. John Echo, Tank. No idea what that is. Presets. 1, 2, 3. That's quite handy. So if I want to, I can press the swear button and that mutes the microphone, and yeah, you get the idea of that. Sampler, okay. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Play order sequential. Samples. Now then, so I've got to bring my own in here. Yeah, I've got to bring my own in, which is fine. Let me just, I'm going to quickly, very, very quickly search for some jingles and stuff. Hang on a sec. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Hang on. Oh no, hang on. Cancel that. Yeah, that was a long, that was a long sample. Don't want that in there. Let's press this one. Let's go back. From productions. Yeah. Okay. Edited for playback. Yes. Ah, cool. There we go. Let's try this one. All right, guys. So now. Love audio. Nice. Love audio full slow. Love audio. I like that. Love audio. Very good. I like that. It's all good. So yeah, I just kind of keep plussing that and dragging those in, which is cool. Love audio guys only, Mark II. Let's try that. Ah, what have I just done? Oh no, okay. Love audio. That's the guys. Love audio. That's the girls. Love audio. Okay, so you can drag these into each button, and you kind of create a stack, if you will, if you wanted to, of course. But you can assign them to each individual button. And there are 3 banks to choose from. So you've got A, B, and C. Okay, that's A, that's B, that's C. Which is cool. Nothing on those 2. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. Love audio. Okay, so I could drag the guys onto the right-hand button, I think. Can I? What's that? What's that? Samples recording, really? How? Love, 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 love audio. Stop. On. Did I record something? Wow. Okay. Let's clear that. Hang on, how do we clear that? That's a good question. How do I clear that? Right click. No. Good question, guys. Oh yeah, there's a little bin icon at the end of it. Look, dump that. Right, cool. So let's say, for instance, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, we can do that. We can do this. There is a record button on here somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll figure it out. Honestly, I will. Okay, hang on a second. What's this? Open the containing folder. There's nothing in there yet. But there is a record button somewhere. Where is it? Okay. Samples. Sampler. Waveform. Okay. What's this? Slide to adjust start and end points of sample playback. Cool, okay. Well, that's good. You can edit stuff as well, which is brilliant. I just need to find where's the record button on here. There must be a record button somewhere on this Go XLR. And can I find it? No, I don't know where it is yet. I'm going to have to do some research. But yeah, it's cool. It works. The cough button. Hold. Oh yeah, so in other words, if I want to... like that, I can cough without you guys hearing it, which is great. But I can also... like that, which is interesting. Yeah, okay. Lighting. Now then. Cough and bleep buttons. What? I don't know what that does, to be fair. Global. Okay. Rainbow retro. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. You can't see this, guys, but according to the little icon screen at the top there, look. Then, yeah, it's looking pretty cool. It's got rainbow stuff going on all over the place, and it's changing color as we speak. I kid you not. Look, I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Hang on. I can lift it up to the camera. I don't want to pull any cables out, but look at that. See it changing color? That's probably really PC intensive, isn't it? But, you know, hey, it is what it is. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun, guys. It's a bit of fun, guys. Okay, so let's get that untangled. Get that set on the desk properly. Which is nice. And you know what? I'm going to keep the protective film on. It says remove protective film, but I'm going to leave it on because I don't want to scratch it or anything like that in case it's got to go back. But yeah, I think we're pretty much set up, to be fair, and you guys have been brilliant. Thank you very much indeed for chiming in. I'm going to save all of this stuff now somehow. Save active user profile. Yes. Overwrite. Okay, cool. Okay. I don't think it makes any difference. Samples. Presets. Now the presets, they come up somewhere. Effects on there. Sampler is there. No idea where this other stuff comes up. So, what does that do? Comms radio. Okay. Hard tune music. Kid Robot. Sounds awful. 5 is... 6 is tank. This is a tank, apparently. I don't know. 1 is big verb. So if you want some big reverb to enhance your broadcast... Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today in the sight of God. Wow. Next one is comms radio. Comms radio. Okay, fine. Hard tune music. So in other words, you can sound like Cher's Believe. When you believe in love after love. I like that. That's pretty cool. When you believe in love after love.
When you believe in love after love. Wow, okay.
That's it. Yeah. When you believe in love after love. So that tunes to whatever you're listening to, which is cool. Okay, interesting. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for watching. This has been fantastic, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as I have playing with this thing. At least it's got set up, right? We'll have more fun with it on Monday night, probably at 8 p.m. British summertime. In the meantime, love this music. It's Epidemic Sound, by the way. Click the link if you want a 30-day free trial of Epidemic Sound. Click the link in the description of this video. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.